Thanks for staying with the news here on Headlines today. I'm Shiv Arur. Despite the Indian government's ban on the Nirbhaya documentary titled India's Daughters, the BBC went ahead and broadcast the controversial film in the UK well ahead of its earlier scheduled date. It went on air late last night, India time. The movie that was to premiere on International Women's Day, that's the 8th of March, went on air late last night in the UK, sparking protests outside the BBC's office here in Delhi. The British broadcaster has, however, conveyed to the Union Home Ministry that it will comply with the government's directive and will not telecast the documentary in India. But that does mean the film was not up for public viewing. It was uploaded on YouTube earlier today, and the Delhi Police and Home Ministry are considering steps, including legal action, that can be taken to ensure the film that interviews Nirbhaya's rapist is taken down. Meanwhile, the filmmaker Leslie Odwin, who was under the scanner for visa violations in terms of interviewing that convict in Tihar, left India late last evening.
हाँ, वैसे हम लोगों ने कहा था कि रिलीज नहीं की जानी चाहिए, लेकिन बीबीसी ने लंदन से उसे क्या कर रहे हैं आप? चले, लेकिन हमें आगे की जो कार्रवाई करनी चाहिए वो हम लोग, हमारा गृह मंत्रालय करेगा। उस समय कोई एक्शन लिया जाएगा? मैं कोई इस समय अपना कोई कमेंट नहीं करना चाहता, बस इतना ही कहूँगा कि जो भी आवश्यक होगा, यदि शर्तों का उल्लंघन हुआ है, तो शर्तों का उल्लंघन हुआ है तो निश्चित रूप से कार्रवाई होगी। वैसे हम लोगों ने बीबीसी से यही आग्रह किया था कि इसे नहीं दिखाया जाना चाहिए, लेकिन बीबीसी ने कहा कि वो एक स्वायत्त संगठन है, इसलिए वो उसका प्रसारण करेंगे बीबीसी के माध्यम से। और आपको लगता है कि सरकार से पहले ही चूक हो गई थी इस मामले में? नहीं, सरकार की तरफ से, हम लोगों की तरफ से कहीं कोई चूक नहीं हुई है।
Headlines today's Atir Khan is with me now. Atir, what's the very latest? The government must be, pretty embarrassed at this time that, all efforts to ban the film, make sure that it doesn't get, wide publicity has completely backfired as was expected. Thousands, if not millions of people across, the world, especially here in India, have been able to access it on YouTube. The film is still accessible on YouTube. What's the very latest as far as the government's intended action against the BBC is concerned?
Well, you see, Shiv, the government has taken a firm view on this issue, and that is why it has initiated steps to ensure that this video is not broadcast in any form. And now it has taken government a while, but now what we are learning is that this film has been removed from YouTube, from internet, and this happened after the government had directed YouTube and other internet facilities to remove this video immediately. But at the same time, we know, Shiv, that this film has been broadcast in European countries,
yes,
and which has not been good for the India's image. What we are learning is that the government, the Ministry of External Affairs, is likely to write a letter to BBC in this connection. However, there will be no effect on the relationship between India and UK, but at the same time the government wants to be firm on this issue, and it has already initiated steps. Legal proceedings have been initiated, a police case has been lodged. So the police, the government, the Home Minister had also given a statement that he'll personally ensure that the justice is done in this matter, and police is also initiated.
Except that in a sense, Atir, that it's already, the horse has already fled the stable, because the film is already out there. It's been broadcast in the UK. It's been viewed by thousands of people on YouTube here in India already. On social media, people have been sharing links about the film, have been commenting on it. There are Indian people who've reviewed the film as well. So in a sense, it's already too late for the Indian government. Now they can only take punitive action.
Well, that's right. You see, there are divergent views as far as broadcast of this film is concerned. Within the parliament also, a set of parliamentarians believe that even if this film is broadcast in a particular manner, it will only reflect the mindset. And, then there comes the admission that there is a problem. But there was another set of parliamentarians who believe that this is not going to be good for the country's image. Caught in between, the government had taken a view that a firm view has to be taken and action has to be initiated. But as you rightly pointed out, The filmmakers have already left the country. The government could have bound them down, but that did not happen. But certainly the punitive action will be initiated. Since the police has lodged an FIR, it will also have to file a charge sheet in the court of law. Shiv?
Thanks a lot, Atir, for bringing us those details.